Good afternoon from New York City. Happy Sunday. Happy Valentine's Day. It is Code here. We haven't decided yet which rom-com we're gonna watch for Valentine's Day here with my significant other, the boss, the beauty. Oh, I think are we gonna watch Four Weddings and a Funeral? I think we're gonna watch Four Weddings and a Funeral. I don't know. Come on. Okay. Well, I say I'm boss all the time. Hey, Dom, how you doing? But come on, we all know who's boss in the world. It's Mother Nature, right? And in Mother Nature is the starring character in this video game, Valheim. It is a big breakout hit, been released, and I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good. I have a question for you. Are you specializing in currency trading? Is that what you're interested in? Like you have a friend who's really good at it, right? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm a total trading amateur. Like this past year, it's been something I wanted to do for years, and I should have done years ago. But I finally opened an index fund. Basically, it's basically like instead of investing, I'm sure you know this, but I'll just say it for other people who might maybe just to remind myself what the hell it is. Like in the future, when you invest in stuff, it's really risky to invest on specific things. Like, for example, the GameStop thing was pretty risky. If you did it, you could lose a bunch of money when it crashed afterwards, But the safest way to invest, and it's not easy money, but it's a long-term thing, is to invest in these things called index funds, which is basically like it takes the 500 or 1,000 most profitable companies in the country, and you invest in that, and so you owe a share of each one of those companies. So over the course of time, you always make. Oh, I'm feeling cold. Let me go inside. I'm always gonna make. You're always gonna make money because over the course of time, the market goes up, right? But it takes a time, and you can make like 10% or something. So that's like the less gambling aspect of it, but it just takes a long time. So it's something an investment for the future, And so I finally figured out how to do that this past year because I had putting it off, and it's basically like a nest egg for the future. But it's so crazy, these markets. Like there's a Bitcoin now is at $50,000 almost, and it's just I basically I'm not a gambler. I went to Las Vegas once. I spent 24 hours there with Amber. We were on a trip across the states, and we went to a casino. We just saw the whole thing. It's like $1 beers, and they would just want you to drink like hell. So you spend all your money on the machines, and the way to win at that game is basically, I think, don't play. So I did a cash. I put some coins in one of the machines just to try it once. And I won $5, and then I stopped. Then I left the casino. I never went back. Except for the breakfast. The buffet breakfast was crazy, super unhealthy, but just the amount of food will just like barely walk out of there. But yeah, so I'm not a gambler. That means I don't buy stocks. Like I don't choose the stocks I buy. I just put it in the index fund. I leave it there, and oh yeah. So you got a bit of a gambling problem? Yeah, watch out for that. I know it can be super addictive. I had a friend of mine who was a pro real life blackjack player, and I haven't been in touch with him for many years now. Actually, kind of lost touch, but I think he both won a lot of money and lost a lot of money from what I could fathom from our talks. But so yeah, I'm a little bit addicted to video games, I think, but that's just been a passion really for the course of my life. But I don't use real money in those. So, and I think if you're doing GTA, you're alright, Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of research. I can actually tell you a little bit about it here if you're interested on the stream here. Talk a little bit about finance. Everything I learned of finance and stuff. is this where put up money and expenses. I think it was this guy. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at a link. Okay. Yeah, you need money to make money, right? So, but you can make if you have $100, you put that on an index fund in a year's time. You know, depending on how the market goes, it increases. So okay. This I think. Let me just. Okay, I think this guy is the author of this book, The Simple Path to Wealth, and yeah, I'm putting it on the link right now. This is where I learned about a lot of this stuff. Yeah, but that's the danger, because if you think you need more capital for it to be worth it, then before you know it, you know, the big danger is if you get other people's money and then you put in something and then you make a mistake or the market doesn't go the way you think it will and you lose that money, then not only did you lose money, but you lost the goodwill of someone who lent you that money. So I would never ever take someone else's money to invest it, and that's what a lot of these big hedge fund managers do, and I think it's just a really bad idea, you know. That's my opinion. I know there's people that have other ideas, but so yeah, you start with a little bit, it's harder, but I think you'll be happy in the long term. I don't know, you know. You might be really good at it. I think you're good at puzzles and stuff, you know, but definitely ask a lot of people's opinions. Try to find people who are much smarter than you and see what they say. That's what I usually try to do. I try to surround myself with people that are much smarter than me. Might be talking too much here about that, so let me know if that's the case and I'll shut up. I am playing on I tried to just start up my game here and I clicked on community server and everything, and I think I finally managed to forward my ports in my router, so if someone wants to join this game, let me know. If you're playing Valheim, I should. The server is called Listen to the Trees. So if you just type listen, capital L, okay, and then I can send you the password if you want to join me. But this is like my single player server. It's not dedicated because I like to play the dedicated when my friend who runs it is around. I don't want to play with it. He's not around, so this is just my regular local game, and I'll show you my little house here. It's my first house. I've expanded a little bit. It's a really like basically a shack, okay? A really ugly little shack that I managed to build here. And the nice thing about this game is that it simulates, you know, weather, it simulates time, it simulates hunger, it simulates how you're feeling, and so it's a really beautiful orally and visually, and I like being in this world here. I appreciate you posting that link, but it will take me about 2 weeks to read it. Okay, because you have trouble reading, right? How about listening? Are you okay with like listening? Like if you, let's say you select all the text from that post and you paste it on a notepad, and I don't know how to do it with Windows because I use my Mac as my main work computer, but my Mac, I think Windows can do it too. You can then select all the text in notepad and right click on it and say read this to me to the computer or something, and that guy has a book. I'm not working for this guy, okay? I'm just telling you what I learned that stuff from, but he also has a book, and I think it's I'm almost certainly available in audiobook. You can take a look. But I have one of my smartest friends I have, man. He's got dyslexia. He has a big trouble with reading, so he just listens to audiobooks, but he's super smart, you know, so it's nothing to do with intelligence. It's just people have different ways to absorb information, different skills in absorbing information. So I totally understand. Yeah, I'll put a book there. Maybe it has an audio book. There you go. It's also available as an audiobook. Okay. If you're interested, I'll get it for you. If you think you would be interested, if you take a look. Let me try to find the Audible thing. Yeah, here you go. Audible. Oh shit, look at that. It's free with Audible trial. So that's the audio book, okay? So I don't know if you're good with like listening to stuff, if you can absorb information like that. Um, I like yeah, I don't have a big problem with reading, but I'm pretty lazy, so I usually skim stuff, you know. The beautiful moon. Look at that. Look at the clouds. All right, I think I have some. Yeah, I have some raw meat to cook, so I'm gonna put that on while I'm getting out here. And I have this. Amber was calling this the the tall lunge yoga pose. That's what your oh, that's your sneaking pose in this game. Hop, hop, hop. Ninjutsu going on here. I'm fine of 2 or 3 lines without bringing the text. More than that, it starts to jumble. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. But I'm really the wrong person to to be giving advice about wealth because I have, you know, I am not. I'm a total rookie at that stuff, and I only got this index fund set up, which has like very little money in it, but it's slowly growing. That's the thing. You put money in it, the more money you put in it, the more it grows over the course of time. And eventually, if you let it grow enough, eventually you can live off the interest of it. If you live somewhere cheap, you know. Or if you're like Elon Musk and you have billions of dollars and you can live a really expensive lifestyle of the interest, you know. It's just ridiculous. But it's yeah, it's and the reason I actually started, I had thought about doing it for years, and the reason I finally started, here comes the dawn, beautiful music. The reason I finally started, I finally did it. I finally did the set up a index fund and sign up for it and put some money in it. Is I was on this website and called Hacker News, which there's a lot of bullshit, but there's a lot of good information as well. You have to kind of filter it yourself, you know, in a way. But there was this post there. What is the most valuable thing you've ever learned in your life? And one of the top posts, because you vote on that time. One of the top ones was compounding returns. So I think that was what it was. And that basically means like, yeah, we put money on something, and the more you put in it, the more you make from it. And they talked about these index funds, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this because I'm already, you know, I'm getting older here, and if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. So I finally spent the time researching. That's how I found this guy's website, and that's how I started doing it. Yeah, it's like this wealth inequality is just crazy, dude. That's one of the biggest problems this planet faces because it affects everything. You know, wars can come out of it, and yeah, we might get hit by a meteor, but we might destroy ourselves if people get so angry that they don't have something to eat and a war breaks out. You know, so income inequality, a basic income for all human beings, is, I think, one of the critical problems of the 21st century. There's enough money to go around for everyone. And we need to make sure that it's distributed in a more fair manner. You know, billionaires can still be billionaires. It's not like they shouldn't be billionaires. They can still be billionaires, but everyone else doesn't have to like starve and be like struggling and doing something they don't like to make a living. Okay, this is basic income. That's a good to spread out for you young people, because you young people are the future, and it's gonna be you who's gonna save us from ourselves. All right. Okay, let's fix my stuff up. Now I need to go out and I need to look for this is a situation here. I want to upgrade my workbench. Okay. Actually, I want to upgrade my workbench by making one of these and one of these, okay? And one of these, a chopping block and a tanning rack. So the first thing, I need to go find some flint and some more wood. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. Morning just came, so we can go out. We won't be cold. Just close this and let's go up the coast. Let's look for some for some flint. Let's go south, because north there's these like, dangerous creatures that I'm having some trouble with. I'm gonna go there later. And yeah, so if only I say this often, but it's true. If I could convert a little bit of the money that I make in video games to real cash, I'd be fine. You know, I would have to do this full time. Oh, I need wood and I need flints, and I also need leather scrap. So I'm gonna do some hunting here as well, some hunting, like they say in Michigan. Amber's from oh, you go. Oh, missed. Poor thing, but you know, I need the leather scrap. What can I do? Got him. Alright, deer hide. And there was a flint nearby. Did I miss anyone back here? Yeah, there's a lot of greed in the world. I don't know how... I mean, the argument I really don't understand is people that oppose a basic income and they're like, well, I worked hard for my money, so why should you get it for free? It's such a dumb argument, because it's like saying, well, you know, my dad died of cancer and now there's a cure for cancer, so why shouldn't your dad die of cancer too, you know? And sorry to bring this up, but my dad did die of cancer, so it's a sore spot for me. It's like just because your life was hard, you want everyone else's life to be hard as well. And humans make progress, right? I'm not saying like oh, I had to fight in a war, so why shouldn't you have to fight in a war too? Such a silly argument. I just don't understand it. So I want a basic income for all human beings, and I will do what I can to help make that happen in a small way, from my little tiny perch here in the cosmos. I will try to. That's one of the most. I basically, my way of trying to help it come along is by voting for candidates like, I don't know, Andrew Yang, and people that are more pro income inequality, pro basic income and less income inequality in the world, and by just talking to people about it, to try to bring the idea out in the open. And I get these things, water lilies. And happy Valentine's, whether you have a partner or not. Yeah, it's a bit of a silly holiday in some ways, but you know, as long as you can put a big red heart on it, that's okay. Oh! You're by yourself? That's cool. You got video games, you got friends, try to find friends. Believe me, I also know people that are in a relationship and they feel they really wish that they weren't in Valentine's Day. Alright, be careful what you wish for. I think Fiona Apple has a song about that. Oh man, have a good dinner. Say hi to your dad. And if you're interested in one of these books and stuff, let me know and I'll get your if you want to try the audio version, let me know and I can get it for you as a February pre-spring present. I feel like being generous these days. So I finally have a little bit of work, so I finally have a little bit of money again after a long time without getting anything, and being really difficult time this past year. I don't even know. I think it's Saint Valentine's. I think it's something about Saint Valentine. I think I think it was beheaded. Okay, I don't know. I think it's something about that, but here. Oh, sorry. I keep. You say that you don't want to read the stuff but I don't know. I'll try to look it up and I'll talk about it later. Yeah, I don't. I think it's probably some legendary story, and then they decided to make it a. You know what I bet it is? I bet it's a greeting card company probably pushed for it to become a holiday so that they could sell more greeting cards. You know, like Hallmark or something. It's like basically a Cyber Monday or a what's it called? A Cyber Monday or Black Friday, so that you go and buy a lot of stuff. Maybe. Oh, Necker after me. Gone. The Necker tail's quite tasty on the grill. Mass consumerism, yep. Yeah, sometimes I get sad looking at the world and seeing this mass consumerist thing, but gotta do the best you can in it, right? You can't really choose the time we're born in, so at least we're not in the at least we're not in the Black Plague, okay? Unless we have video games here and we can chat with each other. Where the grass grows underfoot and the sky is blue overhead, there will always be a hearth and a home. Is a hearth a fireplace or is it a bed? I never know. Oh, look at this. There's a little campground over here. Not really. I mean, I'm not the most I don't. Do you think I'm romantic, babe? Amber says I'm pretty romantic. There's nice little stones right around. But the plan today, I think, is to watch 4 weddings and a funeral. Have a dinner, some food, actually leftovers from yesterday. It was really nice. Some cornbread and chili and a cake, and maybe a bottle of wine. I'm gonna get a bottle of wine. Oh yeah, watch a movie, chill out. Amber's working right now. I'm working. This is my work right. Well, this is my part-time job right here. Full-time job going back to it, or part-time full-time job is going back to it tomorrow. How about yourself? Okay, have a great one, Dom. And if you're interested in this game, let me know. Okay. If you like this, if you like to try this game, let me know. And if you'd like to just see that book, let me know. Have a good dinner. Hello to Ian. Thanks for dropping by. Alright. Peace out, man. An applause for Dom, ladies and gentlemen. Can we have an applause? I think I have to do like this. I think I have to do over here. Don't have it set up. There you go. I made a different scene for this thing because I moved the camera to the bottom right, so it doesn't, for some reason it doesn't duplicate the audio shortcuts that I set up on the other scene. I mean, it's a pretty weird setup, I'm not gonna be honest with. Alright. Finding quite a bit of flint in this little jaunt south, and now we've changed. We're going into the wind. Wind is simulated in this video game. You can see we're going into the wind. The wind's coming from the east. We're heading to the east, and we'll have 30, and we have 3. We'll keep going and looking for more of these flints. A little bit of a skill upgrade there. I think of that jump. Maybe my jumping is upgrading. Peaceful game. I played this game yesterday. I played Arma, and then before I went to bed I played this game for like half an hour, and it's just so peaceful to just walk around and see the beautiful changing weather, listen to the music, you know, run into some baddies here and there. And I think that's going to become part of my routine to play this game before going to bed. 'Cause, you know, as I get older as well, I love shooters and stuff like that, but it's not the most conducive thing to going to sleep afterwards, to get into a huge, intense firefight and and then going straight to bed, you know, get your adrenaline up. I mean, this one has adrenaline too, like these little guys here, you know, they'll give you... I mean, this one is not bad. I think one of my suggestions for this game is... I haven't played it much, so I'm sure there's many more baddies that are much tougher, but I think that these and maybe it already has it, because I see little stars on top of these beasties sometimes. You should have different archetypes of them. Some are higher level, some have different weapons or something. I think that'll be a nice addition. The game is in early access, so this is the beginning. But really already a classic already. This game's an instant classic. I mean, a beautiful achievement. It's really a little work of art, this video game. Oh, and look at this. We found a chest. And we have some gold. I don't know what these are for yet, because I haven't found a way to spend money in this game yet. Probably something coming up. Maybe you'll find a little village. I don't know. Learn from these constructions too. See, like this one here, it has I think this is like a 45-degree angle. Probably one of these here, a wood beam 45-degree angle. It has one of those. I guess two of those, two wood beams at a 45-degree angle. Then it has this cross thing, the wood roof cross of 45 there. And it has one of these small things. And it has these here, wood wall, 45 degrees. So yeah, I'm learning from all this stuff. I'm not good at building games. I'm not an architect. Maybe I should get Mr. V to come play this with me, because you know he's obsessed with GTA. He's more of an urban guy. Okay, he was born in this. He grew up in cities. I was always a bit on the edge of the cities that are still forests. So I'm more of a forest person who delves into cities at times. He's more of an urban person. Maybe he would like to delve into to explore a natural environment for a change from GTA. GTA Laugh Attack coming up a little later, probably in about half hour. Ooh, carrying too much now. Okay, it's time to go home. All right, let's drop one of these. Another tip here that I found: if you shift click on this, then you can choose a amount to drop. Okay, so let's drop 10 of them, and so we can walk again. Now let's get a couple more. Any other flint, because I need a lot of flint, and I'm gonna need I'm gonna spend more time hunting those poor animals because I need more leather. But let's go back home now. Back home towards the home base. I haven't given it a name yet. Maybe I should. I gave a name to the other one. Frank Lloyd Wright. A quick look over here. I think I've explored this area already because the map is open. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Let's go home. Oh, deer. Here you go. Tricky to hunt these things. And they can smell me because the wind is coming from my direction. The game does simulate this. Oh, bit of a... I hit it? No, I think I hit a tree. The game does simulate the wind. So I think the animals can smell you if you're coming from a direction. If the wind is coming from behind me and they're in front of me, they can smell me because the air carries the The scent, right? Gone, Greyling. Come on. It really is a work of art. These lighting effects in this. All right. This little meadow here of the stone. Info stone. Heed these words of Ulf, a poor settler in a strange land. You will find here good stone and wood. All you need to build a house. You need to craft a roof to keep out the rain. Then you will need walls to stop the roof from falling down. Finally, you must have a door or it will be much harder to go in and out. These things Ulf has learned for himself. Now he writes them on the stone to help others. Pray to Odin for his soul. Nice little touches here of the writing. It's very simple, but it's, you know, it's a bit about, it teaches you a bit about human, oh, it's a nice screenshot here of that enemy. This is a little bit about human history, human nature. Like you learn stuff and then you write books, you do art, and you pass it on to others who come who come after you in the future. That means that you can time travel by got him. Fury, I'm sorry, friend. You can time travel by writing stuff that other people read in the future. You can transmit information across time through books and music and art. And laws. I think one of the oldest examples of, if not the oldest example of writing, is it was like accounting, like on clay tablets, and then laws written on clay tablets and stuff like that. Oh, Seagull. Sorry, Seagull, but I also need feathers. I'll get you a puff of feathers. In a puff of feathers, I will put some wood in the fire. All right, and I think, ooh, deer. Long shot. Let's try it. Yes. Open the door. It's a very odd setup I have here. Fire, and let's take the workbench. Alright, I can do this one. Let's do it. Chopping block. Put it right there. Let's put it over here, actually. Not a very good place to put a chopping block. Can I put it outside? I can. Put the chopping block here. Okay, so that chopping block upgraded my cooking, my wood bench, so I'll be able to do more things with it. Now this one, I need leather scraps. I have enough flint, but I need leather scraps now. Good. Hard to see this. Right. Okay, and I'm full of stuff, and I think, let's see. I'm gonna put all of these in here. I'll leave the rocks here as well. Gonna need wood. I'll put the money there. You can stack all this stuff. And what else? I think that's good. I want more because fix now. I have deer hide. I should build another chest here because I need more space. Furniture, little chest. I should find a name for this. Alright. The feathers there. Let's put the boar heads there. The leather scraps there. Here, let's leave as much stuff here as possible so that I can have a lot of space to carry other things. Journeys. I'm gonna each one. I'm gonna leave half of them here. Let's leave half of these here too. Nice, it defaults to half. Resin. Yeah, I'll take a couple with me because I might have to craft some more torches. Here, and the deer hide. Yeah. Okay, now I have plenty of space to carry stuff. Let's keep moving. What was it? It was tanning. Okay, so I'm gonna need leather scraps. Deer hides I haven't. The only thing I'm missing is leather scraps. I'm gonna have to go hunting. Right. Ready. Get the bow and arrow. You have to put down the torch. I'm on the roof and see if I can see something from up there. One thing I wonder, can I make a fire on the roof or would it burn the whole house down? We try it? It was a little reckless, but yeah, it just wouldn't. It would look weird to have a fire on top of the house. And luckily my torch is not setting the roof on fire. Still don't know what dandelions do. Oh, now that can I? Now that I upgraded this with that cutting block, can I craft some better clothes that I won't be as cold? I have rag pants, rag tunic, leather pants, and leather tunic. Here you go. Deer hide. How many do I have? I have 8. Alright. Get the helmet, leather pants. Let's get a leather tunic. Here you go. I'm just gonna have to get more for the other upgrade. Alright, fantastic. Now, you're wearing it. Okay. Leather pants, I'm gonna need more of them. And I'm just gonna leave it on the ground here. Put it on. Let's sleep and wake up in the morning. We'll feel good. Bed needs a nearby fire. Fire is right here. That's so odd. I could sleep before. Maybe it needs to be closer to the fire. Well, let's move the bed. Alright. Alright. There you go. That's gonna be there now. gonna be really odd. Oh, oh dear. And the rain starting. All right. That's nicer. Okay, though, it's too strong of a rain. The fire just went out. That needs a nearby fire. Still doesn't like it. Maybe because the fire went out. But it's time for GTA Laugh Attack, I think. So I'm gonna switch this off. And getting warmer. Because yeah, it's getting the lights coming back. Okay, let's go for a little hunt, and then I'm gonna switch GTA Laugh Attack. Skill improved, run 18. Storm is coming from the sea. I am wearing the leather tunic, yeah. Not sure if I want to go right in the forest and... Ooh. Critical hit. I love this little mist on the ground here. Berries. Oh my! A very rewarding weapon, the bow and arrow. It's my favorite video game projectile weapon when it's done well. Because it involves, you know, some guesswork, some skill. Oh! I bring tidings, but look, there's the skeleton. Oh, and it's firing. It has a bow and arrow. Oh! I think I may have found a dungeon. My first one. Yeah, and the other one is firing arrows at me. It's so cool. Reminds me of Daggerfall. I have to stream Daggerfall at some point. Alright, man. Ow. Oh my! Alright. Is the tutorial board gonna be back there? Where's the tutorial bird? Got interrupted by the... There he is. Oh, I found my first dungeon. This is the first time I find a dungeon. Treasures lie below. Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th... Oh! Oh my! Doesn't drop his sword. Get some bone fragments. Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They are monuments of the past and most often filled with the riches of civilizations long lost. Remember to bring a light source. All right, copy that. Let's venture in here. I thought I was gonna stop here, but I'm gonna take a look at this dungeon. All right, I do have a light source. Make sure I have more than one. Yeah, I do have more than one. Burial chambers. Here we go. The first time 1-2 boss going into a dungeon in Valheim. Oh, mushroom. Oh. This is kind of claustrophobic. Skeleton trophy. Ooh. What happens if I turn the torch off? Maybe it's better with the torch off. I can still see. Little dark. All right, let's bring the torch up. Dungeons must be procedurally generated too. Daggerfall was like that, and it had the best skeletons in any video game ever. Scary things. Screeching skeletons of Daggerfall. Potentially my favorite monster in a video game. I mean, it's just a classic, you know. Oh, here you go. Oh. Close. Is he guarding a treasure that I destroyed on the process of getting him? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The door. Rancid remains. Shit. If I turn this off, because now there's light in here. It's gonna wait till my health goes up. The rancid remains of a skeleton. They have trouble with doors, these guys. That's good. They are the undead. There's zombies they probably bashing through. Can I throw a torch? Let's try it. Two of them now. Oh, they're hitting each other. I'll let you hit each other. Oh my! It's full of skeletons in there. Alright. The arrow guys are actually pretty tough because he can aim pretty well. You're not blocking and it takes quite a lot of damage. Full of skeletons in there. Ow. Oma! Any others? Don't feel rested anymore. No shit. Do they keep coming from that? I have to like destroy something that's making them appear. Move forward and see. Shit. Shield's doing alright. Be gone, skeletal peon. They keep coming. I have to destroy the thing. Shit. Alright. Unhappy with that. I'm gonna have to go get it, go back and find my stuff before the GTA laugh at it. Because I have nothing now. I have to just run over there and try to get my stuff. I think the little skeleton is the icon of where I died. Now get my stuff. Try to destroy the little I should have used the Eikthyr power. I forgot about that. They're pretty claustrophobic, the dungeons. I mean, dungeons are supposed to be claustrophobic, right? Like prisons, basically. Underground thing. Alright, hopefully I can make it there without running into more skeletons. There it is. You are a god, so your stuff remains. Items recovered, nice. Oh. Oh. Annoying piece of junk. All right. Where are you? Let's try to smash these things to smithereens. There you go. All right. That thing kept coming as a little monster nest. Coins, I'll take them, thank you. Vegzivzir the Elder. Oh, it's a different monster. Okay. Register the location, alright. Alright. Amber pearls, barely see that. New material. Chest. Ah. Rubies. I'll take money, I'll take it. I'm gonna leave these rag pants over here. I'll wear a rag tunic. I'll leave the rag tunic over here and I'll put on the rag pants. Base for the feathers and some more arrows. And now I am doing much better. Back this. Oh, there are different types of arrows. Wood arrow and flint head arrow. Okay. Bunch of wood arrows. Alright. Fantastic. A little bit of treasure. Register the location of another monster. I think there's something else over there, right? The little skull, but I can't seem to get it, so let's get out. Let's go back home. And let's switch to GTA Laugh Attack. I did tell some friends Mr. T wanted to play GTA weekend, so I'm gonna send him a message and tell him I'm loading it up if you want to play. Yeah, I'll leave the rest of this for the next time. Exit. Whew. Scary. Yeah, so even though you can die in this game, if you get to your character's body, you retrieve everything, so it's not so, you know, it's not so stressful. Not like DayZ. Question is, do things repopulate? I think they do, because I think I've picked up flint and stuff in this place before, and I think if you go away and you come back, it repopulates with things eventually. Not sure about the timing of it, but nice to know that you don't have to like exhaust the environment, even though flint takes who knows how many millennia to form. Lunchy, I'm getting pretty good at jumping my character. And the sea reflects the weather. When it's raining, there are waves that get kicked up, so the sea reflects the weather as well. What? Bit of a freeze. Back. You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, I need the crafting station to... I need the... crafting area to break those things down like Arthur showed me the other day. I'm just gonna leave it like this. On the first dungeon. Do a flint axe now. Sharper than stone. craft one of these. Let's see. Durability 100 slash 20. More powerful. Alright. Do it. My inventory is full. Some things down here. Feather. Here. Money was on this one, I think. A lot of cash. Rocks, I'll be able to do a rock pile out there soon. Or flint. Amber pearl. And yellow mushrooms. Energetic glowing mushroom. I wonder if you eat one of those, what happens? Here we go, let's find out. Skeleton. The expressionless grin of the skull reminds you of the inevitability of death. Ruby. We'll leave that here. Oh. Hey. Didn't I have 4? Did I drop 2 others? That's weird, I thought I have 4. I didn't change to 2. Odd. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I have enough leather scraps for the for a tanning rack. Okay. It's funny, I have the chopping block here, but I don't know if it realizes that it's there. Because when I come over here, it's gray again. Oh, because I already have it? No. I think it detects it. It's just if I want another one, I'm missing 10 flint to my inventory. But if I put in my inventory, let's just double check that. Let's put these flints over here. Yeah, I can build it. This is what I'm missing. 20 leather scraps, 15 flint I have. Deer hide I have. I need leather scraps is what I'm short of. I have 7. I need 13 more. Okay, but I'm gonna switch to GTA Laugh Tech. I'll be back a little later. Peace out.